This is a Flash 350, one of the most unique comic books in DC history, and after 3 months of hunting multiple failed purchases and getting scammed, I finally have it. Well, let me tell you why this comic is so special and how I got it to begin with. Well, the Flash 350, it came out in 1986 after Crisis on Infinite Earths blew up DC continuity. This issue is a psychological epilogue from his era. It is after Barry Allen has sacrificed himself. It is the end of the Silver Age Flash. This is more than just a legacy book. This is the first issue where the DC universe has to live without him. This book was not meant to be printed and collected. It was meant to be like read, tossed, and just, thrown away. But that's why it is so hard to find one of them graded in perfect condition. It is not just an issue where Barry Allen dies, it is also the issue where the DC universe has to move on from Barry Allen.
So my first attempt buying that Flash comic book was pretty sucky, reason being I actually almost got scammed. Not once but twice. Yes, twice. So what happened was I was on these different websites to buy comic books online, like even Golden Age Collectibles was pretty good. It's a store in Vancouver, British Columbia, downtown on Smythe Street, checking the availability, when it's going to be available, whatever the case is. I was on the hunt, dude. I was literally checking it 2 to 3 times a day and no one was listing it. Mainly because either people wanted to keep it in their own personal collections, which by all means is really fair. I would want to do the same as well. Additionally, they didn't really have that comic book because, like I said before, most people would have either discarded that comic book away or it's in terrible condition that no one would even want to buy to begin with. So my first attempt of buying the comic book is I was on eBay, I was hunting for it, I found one. Now this grade was a 7.4 grade. As soon as I clicked buy, it got cancelled and I received a refund for all my money, but it worked out for me towards the end, which you guys will see soon. The second time is the worst time. I was on Facebook Marketplace and I was on eBay. I was bouncing back and forth between the two trying to find the comic book, and then oops, I found a listing. I found the comic book which was non-graded. It was a nice comic book. Supposedly it says perfect condition, whatever the case is, and when I clicked buy, I saw the reviews of the buyer and most people did not like him at all. I don't know how he's even allowed on eBay yet. He has like a 2-star rating, but I thought I could choose faith in humanity, and silly me, I chose to do so. Rather unfortunately, I did not get my money back for that one, and I've reported him to eBay a couple of times like other people have, and I hope he's taken down. So PKS32, if you are watching this, screw you. That's his username account, by the way, if anyone wants to report him. But anyways, I then was on the hunt once again, and this is, by the way, all in the span of 1 month. I've been hunting for this comic book. Reason being is because I like that comic book quite a bit. Like, which other comic book has such good cultural significance before the Silver Age? Eventually, I was lying down on the bed one day. I was, all hopeless, sad, and kind of cold after a point because I just really wanted that comic book and the universe was blocking me from having it. But I spoke too soon. A notification popped up on my phone when I was lying down on the bed like a little puss. eBay buyer has listed a Flash 350 graded at a 9.8. I moved quick. I sprung up from bed, immediately hopped onto eBay.
Alright guys, right now it is currently 8:30 a.m. in the morning and I just got a notification saying the comic book is now available to be purchased. So we're gonna rush into it right now because I don't want to waste any more time. Alright, as you guys can see, we're on eBay. There it is. Cool. Flash 350 CGC 9.8, white pages 1985, final issues of the series. That is the one I'm looking for. We gotta move quick for this one because I don't want to wait too long. Wait, something's wrong. It's not happening. It's not happening. It is not happening. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta move really quick for this one because I don't want to wait any longer. I want it right now. Come on, sweet cheeks. Don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me right now, sweet cheeks. I'm literally on my PayPal checkout right now and shit. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I think it worked finally. Complete purchase. We've done it. We have done it, I think. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have purchased the Flash 350 comic book. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we should be getting it between Jan 20th to 29th. And today is Jan 6th, so I think within 2 to 3 weeks it should be, which is quite a while from now, if I'm being completely honest, but I can't really help it. So at least we've got the comic book, which is, I yet can't believe it because I've been waiting for this one for so freaking long, and now we finally have it. Like I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna believe it when I see it in my hand, because you guys know the lengths I've gone to get this comic book.
And now we're waiting for it. So that's been a bit of a story so far, hasn't it? But now we're waiting for the comic book to come, and it's been 3 weeks. I check the freaking door every day. I check my eBay tracking as well, and I hope it's here soon because I really do want to unbox it and keep it on display somewhere in the back. If you guys can't tell, I'm clearly a pop culture freak, but that is the story so far. Alright guys, we got the package after weeks and weeks of waiting. I guess it's time to open it up and see if it's actually the correct comic book, because we have been almost scammed before. We're gonna open it up right now with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get a knife real quick, or a pair of scissors, and get this bad boy opened. 3 weeks of waiting, guys. 3 weeks of waiting. What do you think it's gonna be?
Comic book?
Or which one?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
It comes with a piece of hair as well, dude. An additional add-on right there. Fun.
Are you happy about that, Sid?
Very happy about that. It's like something I can like own now. Anyways, all right. Let me take a look first. Very well packaged. I see a comic book in there. Comes with a card or something. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. I am holding in my hand the most instrumental comic book in the history of the DC universe. The comic book that changed it all, the comic book that added more depth to a character, the comic book that actually did the character justice. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the double-sized Goodbye Flash comic book. It has been months and months of waiting, researching, tracking this, and I finally hold it in my hand. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going in the Parikh heirloom. This is crazy to actually own. And the comic book is quite large actually, if you really take a look at it. Yeah, we got Iris. Damn, he's packing. But yeah, we got Iris. Oh, dude, look at the Flash's bum. The artwork's actually wild. You can see every cheek detail in there. It's actually crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what you're noticing about them, right?
Yeah. And of course we got the old stuff in the back. But the grade for this is 9.8 from 1985. And this is the return of Iris Allen. And this is the last issue of the Silver Age Flash. And I am so excited to actually have this in my collection. We are gonna actually add this on a display right now. This is like the 50th year of DC at 1985, so it's been a while. And I don't know, comment down below where you guys think I should keep it in my setup right now. I mean, I'd like to keep it here, but it fits quite nicely actually. What do you think? Right there.
It's pretty solid.
I think it's pretty nice. And then, you switch on the lights and everything, it'd look like a beautiful piece of cake. There we go. I think it's pretty solid in there. We finally have the issue with us. It's been absolutely phenomenal. And comment down below if you guys actually own this issue, because it is very, very rare. If you go on eBay right now and check out the prices, it's like $200, $300 USD, not even CAD. So the price I got that for is a steal, and it's an actual comic book, which is crazy because it is CGC graded, and they typically are very strict about their grading and if it's a real comic book or not. So leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys are ever gonna get that comic book, and comment down below which comic books you guys have